Hey everyone, welcome back to the District 3 podcast. My name is Irvin. I'm recording this episode after Mexico was eliminated from the World Cup. So I'm not at my happiest right now, but things happen, and I think it was really cool that I got to watch the game at Luther George Park in Springdale with like 10,000 other people that were, for the most part, there to support Mexico. I didn't see many England fans. If there was any, they were lost in the sea of Mexico fans there at the park. But that kind of helped, have the blow be a little bit less hurtful to at least experience it with other people. And afterwards, we all danced. So we were able to kind of let out that frustration with some dance afterwards. So truly appreciative of my community, and shout out to the downtown Springdale people for organizing that event at the park. And hopefully there will be more games that will be played at Luther George Park. So if you haven't checked it out yet, look at the schedule on their social media. They post all the different games that they'll be showing. But yeah, sad day for us Mexican fans. But joining me today, have a good friend who this is the first time on the podcast. Some of you that might have visited the Odd Soul in the past few years might recognize him. Joining us is Boston Daniels. Boston, how are you, brother?
Dude, I'm so good.
Finally on the podcast,
Thank you for having
bro.
me. Yes, I'm so excited.
You're
I'm
finally
so
on the
excited.
pod, brother.
Yes, everybody I know who's important has been on this. So I'm like, nah, I got to get on there somehow.
I feel like when I go to the Odd Soul, it's kind of like a podcast because you probably don't even think about it that way, but you're having these conversations with people because you're in the back, handing the drinks, and you're casually having conversations about the most random things. I've had those conversations with you, but then I've also seen you have conversations with other people.
No, definitely. Like, I don't even know who's gonna walk through that door every day, but like, I want to make sure it's kind of fun. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, I know I'm gonna have a good time regardless. But it is nice seeing whenever like our regulars come in. But yeah, no, we talk about probably the goofiest stuff every single day. So, yeah. I don't know how much we accomplish, moving forward, but we talk. We do have talk, and we have fun, and we got good drinks. So,
but in a way, it's kind of like improv, man, right? Because I know that you don't take yourself seriously. You're always probably the biggest jokester in the bar every time I go there, and it must be a good feeling just to be able to have like bizarre conversations sometimes, right? Because some of those conversations sometimes depends on how much alcohol the person that's there at the bar has taken.
No, definitely. Like, I always say that like my home life and like my work life is so different because like no matter what's going on at home, when you're bartending, like, you get in your car 15 minutes before that shift and you just like flip that switch where it's like you gotta get mentally okay, I want to go have fun, so everybody who comes in there has fun. But like, that's kind of why we talk about the dumbest stuff. It's like, not the dumbest, I guess, but like for the most part, nothing important, and I don't know.
Unless we talk about
I gotta take it light, you know what I mean? Like, cause holy cow, sometimes the deep parts of Springdale will show up. Let's just say, like, and Lord knows what you're gonna walk out there with. Like, you get some fun, interesting people.
I personally, I enjoy different bars. Not that I go to a lot of bars, but the ones that I do go, I definitely have like a good place in my heart. But the Odd Soul for me is like the most comfortable bar that I can go to. I can visit. I just feel, I don't know. I don't want to say safe because I don't think it's like safe is the correct word, but it's more like
I'll protect you.
Yeah. Boston got me. You got me. But I feel like everybody's just friendly. People take the time to have a conversation with you. The people that work there take the time in a conversation. And then, of course, y'all have been very open in the past, like having like fundraisers for different things that I've been doing as well. So it almost feels like a second community home in a way.
Yeah.
Is that something?
100%. And that it all starts with Jeffro. Like the owner, one is cool because like having an owner that works alongside you sometimes. Like, it just reassures you that, like, he understands the problems anytime anything goes bad there. Like, because he's there and he's there to fix it. Like, he doesn't just, run away and have one of us deal with it. Like, he's always there. And, like, I think that's why I've been there 9 years now, ever since I was 21.
Oh, shoot.
Ever since, pretty much we opened there. And I just don't want to work for anyone else besides him. I think he is just the best. He takes care of us. Like, the stuff he does for his staff is crazy, and we got an amazing turnover rate. And so, which I will say, I don't know if you follow that the Springdale community page, like
The one on Facebook?
the Springdale Collective.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was a big thing this week. That I'm not in that. You know, I applied just recently just because I wanted to see all that crazy stuff posted. But yeah, they were just, it was fine. You know, someone just commented something that happened to them at the outsole, I guess, about a year ago, and it was frustrating for them. And you know, but it just turned into a Jeff Rose slander, and then it was just cool seeing because like all of our regulars, I mean, just lined up on that thing, and some of them got a little too aggressive, but for the most part, it's like that just shows you what kind of man Jeff Rose is. Like the amount of money that dude donates to charities, and it's not just charities, just people, his community. Like he pours back in, and then I know he's helped shape me into just being a better community member, I would feel like. Because for the most part, everywhere I lived, I never felt like a part of the community. It was more just, I'm there for the time being, and, you know, I got my spot. But, like, no, he makes you grow as a person, and, I don't know, you just want to, there's so many different things that I'm just like, man, I want to, like, be like you whenever I think of running a business or anything like that. I mean,
that's cool.
He's a good one, yeah.
Do you, how did that road look for you when you applied to the outsole for the first time? Like, what were you looking for whenever you applied for that job?
Stinking nothing.
I mean, you're 21 years old.
21 years old.
Yeah.
I had just came back from Little Rock. I was playing baseball down at Arkansas Baptist College. And I come back, and so I was like, I'm going to trying to go to MSSU, finish up my degree. I was living in Bella Vista, and then I was driving to Joplin in the morning, driving back, and one of my old managers at like JJ's where I'd worked, this, you know, she had got me on at Odd Soul, and when I walked in that interview, I just wanted a job because, like, you know, I've been wanting to bartend or be a barber pretty much since I was like 16, but I can't cut hair. Oh my goodness! And you get it. I mean, even now, it's like you get a drink in my hand and I'm handing it to a customer. It's like I get like Parkinson's hands. I don't know if I can say that. I'm sorry.
No, I get what you're saying.
Like just like I shake a ton, just casually, like, and so. I already know I'd butcher some cuts, so definitely bartending I could tell was a route for me. And then I don't know if I'd still be doing it if I didn't find the outsole like to start off with, but I mean, I'm glad I did now. Yeah, and I've been there ever since, and I watched a lot of people, you know, come through those doors and leave happy, and it always makes you feel good. Like it makes you feel like you're doing something right. And so,
I see, like, obviously I haven't gone as much, which even when I went the most wasn't a lot compared to other people, right? But like, y'all have regulars, right? People that are there maybe every day.
Every single day, dude.
Because every time that I'm there, I see them. And I'm like, wait, if I'm over here like once every 2 weeks, but you're here anytime I come, like you must be a regular kind of thing.
Oh, and like 95% of them, I enjoy. I love seeing them. I want to see them. And like, I made so many. Some I'd call like my best friends now. I mean, we hang out so much outside of work with some of these regulars. Like, I love them to death. Now that other 5%, like, boy, I could Ninja Turtle kick them in the side of the neck sometimes. Like, and you know what I mean? You've had a long day and you walk in there and like one of them is there. And you're just like, oh my lantern, like, because you gotta get ready for it, like, because sometimes after like you've seen them rude? More than
like they're rude, kind of.
In a sense, yes. It's sometimes like customers at a bar, whenever you're a regular there, it's easy to get very, very comfortable, which we want you to be comfortable. We want you to feel like this is your spot. But then sometimes, they can push jokes a little too far, and they can
too far for you.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna make a big deal. Like, I'll make the insults worse, hurt worse whenever I give them back. Like, it's fine. Like, we'll banter, but like, there's some days where I'm like,
but I get it.
I know you're gonna say something goofy, and I'm gonna say something goofier right now back because like, but I mean, for the most part, like, dude, we got some of the best regulars around. Like, just good people, and it's so funny seeing like my favorite thing is just seeing you could have the most hardcore Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this couple sitting right smack dab next to, you know, the most hardcore Democrats, whatever, just their beliefs are so different. And, you know, we always say, like, no politics, no religion anymore. And before these people even realize that about each other, like, they're having a great time and they're talking to each other and then, like, you know what I mean, becoming friends. And I just feel like the bar, especially, it's like, not just our bar, just bars in general can really bring like people together. And as long as you stay on the right subjects, you can find the good in so many people. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I will say I probably need to stop adding so many of them on Facebook. I know that my Facebook page looks insane, just
Oof.
insane. Yeah, and you learn a lot about some of them regulars who are like, oh, I wish I didn't know this. Oh, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
which I learned that there's like this button you can hit on there where it's just like hide for 30 days.
Yeah, I've used that once just for one person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's like my favorite button. Now I use it a lot.
It's like you don't hurt feelings, but you don't have to see their stuff.
Exactly. I just like
Yeah.
mental health reasons, you know what I mean? Like,
That's important.
And I don't like arguing stuff in the comments or anything like that. But like sometimes you're just like, you know, it's 8 a.m.
Bro, I just woke
You're
up.
screaming, bro. Like I can read it because it's all caps. You know what I mean? Like you're mad right now, but it's like, hey, you know, I just dropped the kids off at daycare. Like I'm just trying to go get a Sonic burger for breakfast because I'm, you know,
Dude, Sonic Burgers for breakfast,
single
man.
I'm a
Bro.
single father. So like, yeah, that's Sonic burgers for breakfast for sure. Like,
Bro, I used to work at Walmart Neighborhood Market on Butterfield Coach when I was like 20, 21. And I don't know, like, I guess because you have fast metabolism back then when you're like 20, 21, it's not that big of a deal. And I was moving constantly at Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
Every morning, I would go to Sonic and get a bacon double cheeseburger, fries, and a Coke.
what time in the morning though?
Like, I came out of work like at 7 a.m. So I'd be there.
I'm so glad you said that. 'Cause,
I-
you make me feel so much better about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do it anymore, but I used to do it.
Oh yeah. I would never do.
Dude, and I would
No,
go to.
I still hit it, but it'll be like 8:15.
Okay, that's more respectable.
And they got those things like smash burgers where, in my mind, they just smash out all the calories. I don't know what the
Yeah.
smash does, but like
I don't know
feel
if the
they're
science works
healthier
like
now.
that.
Yeah, no,
But if it makes you feel
better.
better, as long as you get a Diet Coke, then you're fine. I know.
I don't even. Do that.
I know that y'all recently changed y'all's policy at the bar in regards to like dogs, because there was some complaints from some people, right? Which sucks because dogs should be all up in the place. But going back to what you said about how like a bar brings people together, I feel like dogs bring people together too. Because there's times where I've walked in to the Odd Soul or other places with my doggy, and people that I don't know, like I don't know what their political affiliation is, I don't know what their beliefs are, but like they come and like they pet the dog and they talk to me about the dog, all these different things.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you think about the things that bring us together, kind of like dogs, right? Or just
100%. And that is a.
a touchy subject.
Well, you picked the touchiest one right there. I'm talking about the females who I work with. I was worried they're gonna go beat up Jeffro that day. They were so fired up, which wasn't his fault. So what happened was someone commented on Facebook and or on like our Google page and just had said, you know, walked in the Odd Soul first time. There was like 2 dogs in there sitting down. Disgusting. I'm not trying to eat by dogs. You know, I'm not gonna come back here again. Yada yada. And so, really got us thinking about how so Jeffro went and checked, you know, the health codes and what we're allowed to do. And so what I'll say on that is we are not actually really allowed to ask if it's a service dog.
Okay.
So anything that's a service dog is definitely allowed. Any looking service dog. I don't know what a service dog looks like. And so
Okay.
I just want that very clear.
Man, like,
if
who gets upset with some doggies, bro?
you're not from Arkansas, if you never ate around a dog, are
Yeah.
you a psychopath? Like, what are you talking?
I
You've
eat
never
around my dog
been
at home.
around a dog, like,
Yeah.
and then also just they talk.
Doggies
I
are
know-
the best,
They
man.
always say that dogs' mouths are cleaner than people, and I'm 30 years old, and I know for a fact, like, my dog's mouth is probably cleaner than mine, for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's just. But yeah, I just know, you know, we ask them to, you know, stay on the patio or all that. Like, we applied for that patio license for the dogs. But I will say, all service dogs are welcome. And if we, we'll walk up and we'll ask you like, hey, is this a service dog?
Mm-hmm.
We'll say it just like that. We just want to be very clear to the rules. But yeah, I mean, if you got a service dog, you got a service dog. You know what I mean?
Okie dokie. Well,
but we just don't want to. I mean, that's what stinks. We've done Santa Paws, like our
I remember
Christmas dog events. We've partnered up with this company called like Dog Beer one year and sold dog beer, and that was super fun. But every year, I mean, we do multiple charity events for the animal shelter. Every trivia we do on Monday, we shout out the animal shelter, every single one. I mean, that's just. But heaven forbid, it's one dude on Facebook or on Google,
One person has to ruin everything for doggies.
I'm not going to say what the profile picture was, but let's just say it was like one of those where he's got the sunglasses in the truck, like clearly.
Why is it always the sunglasses, bro?
That's the divorce proceedings. Like, if you lose your divorce, bro, you have to get in the truck and like literally take that sunglass picture and like.
It's
you
always
that now, yeah.
It's always that picture, bro.
Yeah.
But going into more positive vibes, what would you say is one of the nicest things that like a customer has done for you?
Oh my goodness. It's like obviously a huge tip is awesome, but one of the coolest things someone's ever done for me was which I will say, so many customers are great, and now it started off as just one. And has evolved into now I get a bunch from a bunch. But like, let's just say the like second or third year I was working there. I don't know if you're familiar with Zach Brothers, but he lives around here. Just him and his family. His son actually helps run Core Brewing and all that. Like, but the Brothers family had got me Christmas cookies on here and a little card. And I remember that I was, 23 at the time, and they brought that in, and I just like looked at it like, dude, that is like they had walked from their house because they live in the neighborhood. They had walked over and they had just stopped here and walked in. They give me a Christmas card and just said, hey, it was just like we wanted to, just bless someone in the community that we believe just works hard, and that just like that was the coolest thing, man. That really was. Super cool. And then now, like I said, like now I love getting Christmas cards from all the like I got a bunch of different regulars where I'm gonna send them mine, they'll send me theirs. It's hilarious. Like I'm like how close I've gotten with some of them. But yeah, that was the first time where I was like, dude, that was so thoughtful and nice. Like I was really taken off guard by that one. Like,
that's cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Are there specific drinks that you make that tell you a lot about the person that you're making that drink for?
Oh my gosh.
And what are some of those drinks that you're like?
All right, so you order, an Aperol Spritz, a Cosmo, whiskey sour, vodka sour, old fashions, Negronis. There's like some good drinks that you know what you want to drink. Every time you order them, like it's okay, you came in here and you know exactly what you want. And then there's those trash people who just want to come in, they want to order a Long Island iced tea, which is just, oh my gosh.
What is like iced tea with what?
So no, there's no tea in it. That's what sucks about it. It's Coke, sweet and sour, but it's vodka, gin, rum, tequila, and triple sec. It's like,
it's a lot.
Oh, it's just straight, it'll catch you up to your friends for sure if you get out there late, but it's also just like, there's people who come in and they might crush one for lunch, and I'm just like looking at them like, I don't know what demons you're going through, but like, dude, you probably should take them demons with you because they're on you if you're like in the bar drinking one of those. Those things scare me. I'm like, And then like vodka Red Bulls, like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I don't think I could do those anymore.
More chaos. It's like, oh my, yeah, you're not gonna feel good after. All right. When I've done them, and it's not that it tastes bad. It's just one of those like. You live dangerously, like especially during the day. If you do those things during the day, like there's certain ones during the day that it's a lot. But like for the most part, I don't mind. Like I like the espresso martinis. I'll complain every time because you make one and then it's one of those things in the bar you'll make like 50 because everybody will see it and just be like, oh my god, is that an espresso martini? And then it's like it's on after that. But no, I still enjoy them. Right?
Do you remember the drinks that I get? Because I'm very basic, and people usually
You
remember.
you would always get like Jack and Coke. You drink ciders. You drink like.
That's it. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't
I'm
know
very
if you've
basic.
given me anything difficult ever.
I'm very basic, bro.
Yeah.
I
I appreciate that. Like,
I usually would
do
do-
like that though. Like
I usually would try to stay away from the hard liquor, and I would just go with the cider, right? Because
Yeah.
I love the black apple cider.
And
But
now
then it
it's
got
back,
discontinued,
thank
but it's
goodness,
coming
yeah.
back, right?
It's back
I'm
now.
just hoping that y'all get it back on y'all's menu in the future.
oh yeah, I got it right now. We had it some. We had some last week. Every time we put it on though, it's gone so quick. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's because, dude, it's my. I mean,
Well, and they brought back some of the best. They right now we can get like blackberry and hibiscus.
my two faves.
Those are both just
My two faves.
They slap. So it's like, yeah, they're gone every time really quick. Like,
Dude, I was so sad when they closed down because I mean I wouldn't go too much to the physical location, but like if I ever buy something for home, it's black
Yeah, Black
apple.
Apple
Or if
cider.
I come to the Odd Soul, it was always black apple. Now I'm trying like the different ciders that y'all have now.
yeah.
But
Which we are getting a few more in Arkansas, which is cool. Like
Oh, really?
we started getting, like I think this last month we got 3 new brands, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
Like, and so now we're getting more flavors in, and then certain breweries are starting to do their own. Like Benville's, dude, they kill it. Like Benville Brewing, oh my goodness. Like they got blueberry pomegranate and like just their original apple, but they're about to do their salted cherry and their cherry plum or whatever. Like
I need to give them a try. I'll
So good.
if you want to recommend me like 5 to try, just because like I'm not a beer dude. I don't like beer. Like I almost had one the other day and I was like, it's too bitter. So that's why I will whenever I go to the Odd Soul now, it's like I'll try to get like a Jack and Coke or a cider, right? But I'm trying to stay away from hard liquor. So
No, definitely.
going back to cider, I think would be best for me. And if you can recommend any like 5 that you could just text me, let me know, and I'll try them out.
I'll get you a list for sure. Yeah.
Sounds good. So you've also been you created a bartending business as well.
Yeah. We got a little catering company on the side. We do weddings and private events, and
And that started what, like, was it like 3 or 4 years ago?
so I started doing the weddings 5 or 6 years ago. Just from bartending, people kept asking me for it, and then I was like, started helping this one company do it with them, and then after doing it with them for like a year and a half, I kind of realized like, well, I have all this stuff that I need at my house, which. Yeah, I the amount of bar stuff in my house is unreal. But and then I was like, man, I feel like I could do this, and I just wanted to. I didn't want to do it alone, and started talking to one of the other bartenders there, Kaya, and me and Kaya started it together, and yeah, we've done. I don't know, we're getting close to like 50 events now, and
Okay.
one thing I will say, we are horrible at social media.
Yeah, you don't post
She
much.
handles almost all the bookings. I'll go to most of the events, and we have a couple other outsourced bartenders that'll help us too if we need like more bartenders there. But me and Kai just fight on that all the time about, hey, will you post something? I'm like, you post something. It's like, and then yeah, so we'll just go like 2 months, and then we'll just photo dump a little collage real quick. It's like, well, post something, let them know we're active. I'm like, okay, like, yeah, we're gonna. I don't know if we're any better, honestly. Like, we get so many bookings just from word of mouth too, where people come in the bar and talk to us. Like, and I will say, I just started. I just did my first 2 weddings as the ordained minister.
Okay.
Cause I
Did you
got
dress up? Like,
No.
what was your fit looking
So
like?
the first one, I was actually wearing a Bucks T-shirt. It said "Who's your crawdaddy?" because I was working at the Odd Soul like during the day shift, and Jeffro had hit me up about this couple wanting to just get married there, and they were hoping he was there, and he's like, "Well, I'm not, but Boston's ordained." I kind of got ordained as a joke like 6 years ago for whenever I was doing these weddings. Like I was like, oh well, now whenever I'm trying to sell them on these weddings, I can just be like, oh, and if your pastor doesn't show up, I got you. Like,
Gotcha.
and so that was my first one. They just came in the Odd Soul middle of the day. It was just like a common lunch rush too. So just 5 random people were their guests. But like, yeah, did their little wedding. My "Who's Your Crawdaddy" T-shirt, and then the second one I actually did for right on the road, like Shelby Lynn's Cake Shop. Shelby Lynn, yeah. And that one went awesome. That was so much fun. I will say I showed up to that one thinking, I knew it was gonna be a real wedding. I didn't know it was like a real wedding. And yeah, I remember getting there. I was like, oh, there's a lot more people than I thought it was gonna be here. You know, I thought it was just gonna be like, you know,
A few?
yeah. She said it was gonna be like at her grandma's house, like everything's kind of calm. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, sweet. But there's a decent amount of people there, and then it was like, oh, like, and I tried to prepare as best I could. I think it went pretty good for. I mean, they got exactly what they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I definitely threw in a Shakira reference.
What's the
Yeah,
What's the
was good.
funnest event that you've bartended
Oh my gosh.
so far with your business?
Oh, one of them would definitely be we did this Halloween wedding. It was just on Halloween, and it was just a couple of our regulars. They did their wedding on Halloween, and dude, we got to wear costumes, and it was like neon lights everywhere, and dude, it was so much fun. It was over in Siloam at this new venue I hadn't been to downtown there, and I had a blast. Like, and whenever you do it for regulars, it's just one, it's meaningful because we're their bartenders whenever just casually, and so that's cool. But like when they let you get out from behind the bar and have fun with them, like, oh my goodness, like it makes it so much better. But we don't drink and drive.
Thanks for that.
None of that.
For that disclaimer.
None of that. No.
Would you say that that generally speaking, expensive liquor tastes better? Generally speaking.
Generally speaking, is some of it, I guess. I like what I like, and I feel like most of what I like is lower to mid-tier shelf. Like if I drink tequila, like I want like Espolón. That's my favorite. Probably just because I drink so much at the bar whenever I'm off work. Clearly, yeah.
Yes.
But like that'd be my favorite for tequila, and that's not anything expensive. And it's like, and I've had Patron and some. I mean, Avion 44. Like I've had nice tequilas, but I think Espolón is just as good. It's super smooth. And then like with whiskey, it's like I like Jameson. I love Jameson.
You don't drink beer, do you?
Yeah, I do.
You do? I've never seen you drink beer before.
I gotta. I order the beer there at the Odd Soul now.
Okay.
And I love craft beer. Like, there's a lot of them I love for sure. I will say when I'm home, I don't necessarily drink too much craft beer. I drink garbage. Like I love Busch Light, and I love Natty Lights, and I love Mickey's. Really got into Mickey's again, which I'm not a great person for that. You don't feel good afterwards. Like the beer makes you feel fine. It's just the just knowing you're out here drinking those little Mickeys, trying to do the riddles on the little caps. I don't know if you've ever seen those, but like all the Mickey's little 6-packs, they come with little picture riddles on the caps.
Okay.
And so it's kind of fun, right? But yeah, it's more like malt liquor. So.
You drink a lot of those during the last NFL season?
Oh yeah.
Was it the last season that y'all were champs, the Eagles?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
no,
Who was the last one? I
before.
forgot.
Seahawks.
Oh yeah.
They won earlier this year, yeah.
But the other year prior, that must have been cool for you, right? To have your team.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And I went and seen them twice that year. Yeah, went and saw them in Kansas City earlier that year, and then went like the last week of the season and saw them in what was that called? In Philly against the Giants, yeah.
Okay.
And I was super fun about that Giants game because we had gotten tickets. It was the last week, and that's when Saquon was supposed to, break the record. And like 2 days before we had left, they said they're just going to rest Saquon, and then they rested Jalen, and then AJ Brown. And they rested all our starters, and it was still a fun game. I loved it. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun. I always have fun at the NFL games. We go to like a couple every year, and so.
I'm glad I got to introduce you to my friend Nicole Mazzoni, who's also, and Matt Mazzoni, who were at the bar that are also big Eagles fans. Because I see them post about the Eagles all the time, and then it's mainly you two on my feed that are constantly posting about, that you can tell are Eagles fans based on what they post.
Yeah, and I love meeting Eagles fans. Like whenever the Eagles played in that Super Bowl, it was cool because Jeffrey had shut down our bar, and we did like a little private event for like a little watch party for me and all my Eagles friends, and dude, we like packed the whole bar out. It was surprising, like, because I knew I have a ton of friends up here who like the Eagles, because like if you really like the Eagles and I really like NFL football like that, then once we find out that that's each other's thing, then it's like it's over after that. And so I mean, we had that whole bar packed, and then I do remember the end of the night, Cito from down at Buck's Bar, one of their bartenders, you know, he had walked in. He's a big Chiefs fan. He's wearing his Chiefs jersey, and he is a brave dude for one, because he walked in and it's a sea of green, and everybody is just staring at him like
Enemy territory.
I mean, I know my rowdy friends, especially during the Eagles games. I think he made it 10 steps into the building before they're just like, woo, you know, and giving him, just letting him have it. And took it like a champ, walked down to the end of the bar, sat down, and I told everybody, like, hey, you know, he's a good guy.
He's cool. He's with me.
He's just confused right now. That's all it is. And no, he wore it like a champ. He was a good sport about it, but he didn't make it through the end of the game. I know that. Like,
Damn.
no, yeah. I mean, he got pretty rough, and so he's like, well, I'm gonna go home. I'm like, yeah,
Enough's enough.
No worries, man.
Going back to like the bartending part of your life, Boston, have you had many interactions with people that came to the bar with the fake ID?
So I've caught a few. So the way Arkansas really does it is, like, they can't have, whenever ABC is what it's called, alcoholic beverage control. When they come into your bar to try to, you know, pop you for a fake ID, you're gonna have an older guy, either waiting outside or inside with them, whatever. But and then he's gonna bring, you know, one of these kids, usually trying to get off another charge, and so they volunteer to do this. And they'll walk up there. No, they can't show an ID that has like a date that would work. They can't. There's no fake IDs like that ABC would show, at least. Like, so he'll hand you one, and as long as you ask for it, he'll hand you one. And that's the big thing, is asking the young ones if they got one, and then just making sure you actually read the numbers, because some of them will come in, they'll just hand it to you right when you ask, whatever, and then, you know, you'll look at it and it's, you know, 2009. You're just like, or not 2009, but you know, like, where it's just like, good Lord, like, no. And I've caught a few of them. I've caught probably 3 or 4 over the years, but you know, all the bartenders have caught a few. Lately, the main thing we're having an issue with is the expired IDs. So we're like not allowed to. We're not allowed to serve you if you have an expired ID. And so people keep coming in with these expired IDs, you know, hoping that we don't, you know, really check them or, you know, notice it. And yeah, we've been popping a lot lately. Like, I think the other night we had multiple ones in one night giving us expired ones, and it's like, you know, renew that ID, or just, if you got your passport, our passport works, like, but I don't know. Yeah, we've been catching a lot of those, and for the most part, like, I mean, we don't have a scanner or anything, so I don't know, you know, how we could scan, like, for a fake one, but I mean, there's only so much we can really, I can tell, you know, from the IDs, as long as all the information's correct. And I mean, I'll double check your picture a little bit, but
What would you say makes the odds so different from any other bar in the area?
I mean, especially during the school year, we don't have rowdiness, like, and it is more just self-governed in there, where it's like someone comes in acting a fool. The rest of the crowd, they're just kind of looking at you like, dude, what are you, like, you see anyone else acting like this? Come on, like, calm down, and you'll just want to leave, because, you know, it's like, but for the most part, we have such good energy in there. Like, we don't have bouncers, you know. I obviously, like, some of us, we've had to throw out a few guys here and there or whatever. We don't have, like, no fights. We don't have no chaos like that. And we close at a decent time, where it's like during the weekdays, you know, 10, weekends like midnight. So it's like before anything gets too crazy, like, they're already gone. And but like, just the energy in there, everybody's just really respectful and nice. And I don't know, especially if you can get in there whenever Jeffro's working. Just the most interesting man in the world, and you can feel like his heart and soul in the bar too. You know what I mean? Like, just from the decorations and the chaos in there. The unorthodox, unorderly, somehow efficient bar.
That's one thing I noticed. The vibe of the bar is very, like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody try to fight or get into a heated argument or anything like that.
Oh yeah, and that goes back to, like, no politics, no religion. We just try not to do none of that in the bar, and it just stays friendly in there. Thank goodness. Like, we've had some fun instances where There's been a lot. I remember I had walked in one day at like 4 p.m. Like I was starting my shift, and some dude was just, tanked. And he's over here. Like I walk in through the back door, and I'm walking up to the bar. I'm about to, go around the edge of it, and I just see this customer just, he's mad clearly, and I didn't quite tell what I figured it was something on the TV or whatever, and I noticed he's wearing a like an Eagles hat. So I'm like, oh, cool, an Eagles fan. And then as I got closer, I realized he is like totally cursing out one of the female bartenders. And I'm just like, whoa, I didn't know this is what I was walking into, which is not great, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I want to just, smoked a J in the parking lot trying to calm down before my shift, and then I don't know if I could say that. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, you can cuss here. You're good.
But yeah, I'm smoking a J in the parking lot before work, and then I'm walking in, and it's like, so my energy is not there where I'm like, oh, I got to get like tough and aggressive on the only guy bartender here, so I need to like toss this guy out. But it's like, no, I'm over here. I just want to walk in and give everybody hugs, and like, who's got candy on them? Like, I want some candy. Like, about to have a good pizza meal. Like, everything was great. And then, you got to flip that switch. And I remember, we ended up having to toss him out, and I had walked up there and asked him like, hey man, could you please leave? Like, you can't really talk to the bartenders like that. Like, we're not that kind of bar. Like, and I just remember him being like, what are you gonna do about it? And then he just turned around, and it's like, I mean, this dude is, 5'6", and I'm a bigger guy, and
Short king.
like, God bless my height that day, man, because he probably would have torn me up. I mean, my eyes are red and my energy's good. I was not ready for no scrap. Like, and I just remember he's like, "Oh man, I'm sorry." Yeah, I was leaving. I was like, "Oh, thank God." Dude. In my head, I'm like, put on a tough face, but like, yeah, I don't want to do that. Come on, be chill. Please be chill.
Especially when you just clocked in, bro.
I just got here, dude. Like,
nobody trying to do that right now.
Black eye for the rest of my shift. Like, I gotta go drop off the kids with a busted lip. Like, that is so embarrassing. Like, but no, whenever he did turn around, I realized he had that Eagles hat, but he had a Broncos shirt. I just knew something was wrong with this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that immediately was like, oh, red flag.
Two teams? Repping two teams at the same time, bro?
Not at the same time.
Red flag, bro.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Y'all have a delicious pizza too?
Yeah.
The pizza is one of the things that I always recommend for the odd soul.
Oh yeah, everything we serve is diabetes, dude. It's so good.
Don't say that.
Oh no.
Like, hey, you gotta eat it. You gotta eat it like responsibly.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't be eating it every day.
No, you literally do. I just recently lost like 20 pounds. I had to start working out hard again because it was like, dude, that pizza, man.
It's good, man.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
There's times where like I'll go when I go hang out with friends there, and I already ate, bro. And then they order a pizza, and like, how can I not get a slice? Let me
get one slice, like
at least one slice just to get it out of my system.
And I know my dog eats so much of that stuff too. Like, whenever
pizza.
Oh yeah, whenever there's slice pies at the end of the night, I'm like, well, I'll just take them home and eat them, and then we'll get home and I'll just start having a couple beers, sitting there with my dog on the couch, and then I'm just like feeding my German Shepherd, just like, you want a slice too? Like, this one's for me, this one's for you. And now I'm like, well, I'm not trying to clog her arteries or anything.
Yeah.
But like, she won't eat her kibble. I know that now. Like, she eats so much.
Dogs are
food,
like, once you give them good food, man, they don't want to go back to
she's
kibble.
She's so spoiled. Yeah, she's like, I'd rather just not eat anything because I know you're bringing that pizza home. I'm like, I am too. I'm like, I'll be there. If I make hot dogs, like, yeah, she's gonna get a few hot dogs. Like, I got to. Like, she's a good one.
All with moderation.
Yeah.
What do you think is one thing, like a misconception that people have about bartenders that you think is not true? Everything's true?
No, not everything's true. Definitely that they think we are all hoes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've worked with so many like married couples who work together at the bar, just married people in general, and like so many of my coworkers are in relationships. Like,
yeah,
some of the stuff they got to deal with. Like, as a man, I'm not too worried about. I don't have girls lining up out the door hitting on me. That's never a thing. But like with the girls, dude, just and I'll be right next to them and just listening to some
people get like super
what
flirty.
Some of the guys will say to these females after they've had a few beers. I'm just like looking at my coworkers like, are you gonna punch him? Please don't. But like, I get it. Like, I totally get it.
Yeah, there's been some times where I've heard it.
Yeah,
you know, and I'm just like,
we just want to that's what I was talking about like earlier. Like, when they get comfortable, sometimes you can just get a little too comfortable, and it's like, hey, you know, you can't really say nothing like that. I'm not gonna say any names on who had said this, but I just remember Kaya, my coworker, was working with me one day, and there's only like, you know, 2 customers in the bar, and one of these customers, I just looked at her, and I'm already in active conversation with this customer. We're talking about football, and I remember he just like stopped midway through the conversation. He had a few beers, a couple shots, and like he just looked straight at Kai, and he's like, "Hey Kai, how much you weigh?" And I just remember being like, "Wow, like."
Not cool.
My mom would have busted my head if I would have, like, what are you doing? Like, they tell us that so early, not to, like, what are you doing?
That's disrespectful at multiple levels.
And I just remember that Kaya said the funniest thing. This is why I love her so much. She's hilarious. And, like, she had just looked at me and she just goes, I just want you to know that you are 10 of me. So if you can do the math on that, then that's how much I weigh. And
mic drop.
Oh, I think I laughed like the entire shit. Like I couldn't check him out at the end. I couldn't stop giggling every time I saw his face. I was just like, dude, this is amazing. But it like also she says it where it's just like a normal thing of the day. Like,
yeah.
She'll have to do that.
I mean, she's probably
like
used to it.
Oh, so used to it by
which
now.
sucks
like,
that women have to get used to that, right?
They're so used to it that it's like, but they're not dumb. You know what I mean? Like they're very snappy. So it's like, you know, say those things at your own risk, but like. You got to be prepared whenever those bartenders like clap back, and it's gonna be funny, and the entire bar is gonna hear, and we are gonna laugh at you. Like, yeah.
So one of the questions that we ask all of our guests is, what do you do to take care of your mental health?
Oh, so I actually am a big late night FaceTimer, and I got 2 or 3 buddies who. Almost every day I talk to. You know, I've gone to therapy before. I didn't mind it. Like, it was all right. For me, it was a lot harder opening up to a just random person who I didn't quite know yet. And I felt a lot more comfortable opening up to my friends over a beer. But also, you know, we're not gonna just go out to watch a game and we're just spilling the beans, you know, the whole time. But like, we talk so much like when we're just at home, like, you know, I'm doing laundry, you know, just put the kids down, you know, they just put their kids down, whatever. And, you know, but there's nights where we stay on the phone for 3-4 hours, and that's like every week. And we actually can talk about like important issues that, you know, weigh on us. And I think that, that's helped me a lot, especially in this last couple of years, was just finding an outlet to actually like be comfortable enough to talk with them. Because, yeah, like I said, it was hard for me to find someone to kind of talk to like that. Like I love I got, you know, a great family. Like my dad and my brother are great, but I will say I find so much support through some of my very close friends that, you know, I really can lean on them. You know, my brother, same. Like, I can definitely talk to him all the time. But yeah, just, I think my FaceTiming rates have gone up because it's just, I used to wasn't much of a FaceTimer. Now it's like, I enjoy it a lot more. Like, because I just know the conversations are real. And yeah, you just wake up that next day and someone's listening. Like, yeah.
It's cool even as dudes to check up on each other, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like, you know, men's mental health is always at a low, you know, just in general, just how society is and everything. And having a friend like check up on you just to see how you're doing goes a long way. And
I remember like there's so many times like I'll be thinking about stuff like that, and I might send one of my buddies like, I'll send one of the homies a message like, yo, bro, I just want to let you know, like, I love you, man, like, whatever. And someone will hit me back with something positive, you know, whatever, right back. But then the other ones, we're working on it, because it is still, you know, I'll get hit back with you're goofy as hell, bro. Like, and it's like, You know what? Like, all right, all right. Like, yeah, this was a random text at 8 p.m. Like, they're like, yeah, bro, just watch the new Superman movie. How about you leave me alone, you weirdo? It's like, all right, dude, like.
Hey, it's the intention.
You know what?
It's the intention that
I'm
counts.
glad you replied. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm glad you're alive.
Now I know that you read it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that's
what's
real.
important, like, yeah.
Where can people follow you on social media, Boston? And where can they follow the business?
Oh yeah, so on Instagram, yeah, Big Sean D, Big Sean _D. My middle name's Sean, and it's like a play on Big Sean's wiener because it's hilarious, like, obviously. And so I just never changed that from school. Like I thought that was so funny. And then yeah, on for the business, Blaze Bottles bartending. Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, I appreciate you being here, man. We got to do this again.
Man, thank you
This was
so
fun,
much.
right?
Like, that was fun, dude. This is my first one. That was pretty cool, man.
Conversation
Like,
went
I do
by
enjoy
really
it.
quick, but I appreciate you being here. For everybody that's watching or listening, make sure you go check out Boston. If you have never seen him bartend at the Odd Soul, talk to him, tell him you heard this podcast episode. And yeah, Boston's one of those nice people that when you walk into the Odd Soul, super warm welcome. Sometimes he will troll on you though, which is we do that.
Make fun of
we do that
person
to
that
each other
walks in there,
sometimes,
for
but
sure. But like,
that's love, right?
It's all love.
It's all love. But for everybody listening, that was the end of this episode this week. My name is Edavine. Joining me this week was Boston, and we'll catch you all next week.
Thank you.